Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. As we all know, the deal day is done. It's Mason Mount is already been confirmed. So yeah, it's really cool, all the news that's been coming out regarding that, and we will talk about a lot of things today. Prashanjit is on and he's saying that hi brother. Yes, hi brother. Let me see one thing, why it's getting blurred out, I really don't know. Yeah, my hands are getting wet. Just a second. Hello Rohit. Hi Rohit. Yeah bro. This is the first live session I guess you are joining, right guys? So yeah. So Rohit is saying that bro, Manchester United did give the number 7 shirt to Mason Mount. Guys, what are your thoughts? Okay man. See, the thing is that I was pretty much shocked. I would give my honest opinion on that. I was pretty much shocked. But you know what? After the departure of Ronaldo, I guess that was much needed. It was a bit bold from Erik ten Hag as well. I will say that it was a bit bold step because as the rumors were going on that Garnacho can get the number 7 or maybe Jadon Sancho, as he is always after the number 7 shirt since he have joined us from Dortmund. So yeah. But see, the thing is that I really think that the number 7 jersey should go to someone, who, what should I say, who will start every matches. And I really don't think Garnacho will be the guy. I guess we will see much more of him in the next season, but I don't think that he will be starting every matches, which Mason Mount certainly will. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah, I guess giving him the number 7 shirt would do a good job. And you know what? After Brian Robson, it was a long time ago. In 90s he played, 80s and 90s he played. After Brian Robson, Mason Mount is the next midfielder who is getting the number 7 jersey as well. So yeah, it's a quite important point. I would say that you know what, that yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I know it's bold, but I guess it's a good idea to give him the number 7, guys. So anyway, I would want to talk about one thing as well before we, start, Devoshi is saying, why right now live? Yeah. I will be live as well in 10 p.m. as well, guys. So please join me on that as well. Please join me on that as well. I am just, excited about the Mason Mount news, and there has been some news coming out regarding the ONANA deal. So I thought, why shouldn't we have a live session right now? But yeah, we will have our 10 p.m. session as well. It will, I guess it will be kind of, a default mode. 10 p.m. will be a default mode, I guess. So anyway, there is a news coming out from Laurie Whitwell. He says that negotiations between Manchester United and Inter continue for Andre Onana after £34 million bid plus £5 million pound in add-ons rejected. Deal absolutely on though. See, I have just covered in my previous video, the video I just last uploaded. Ritesh is saying, what is the news right now? Yeah. See, Ritesh, I've just been talking about this actually, that a news just came from Laurie Whitwell. He is also confirmed. This is the first British media outlet who is confirming that a Manchester United bid have been gone in to Inter, for Andre Onana, which we have already heard in my previous video. I have already said that we have already heard that from Fabrizio Romano and Gianluca Di Marzio. But this is the first British outlet that they confirmed. Yeah, Manchester United did do that. It was a verbal proposal though. There is nothing official about it. Yeah. So let's see what goes on there. Anurag says, hi Red Devil. Good evening brother. Good evening to all of you guys. I'm pretty much excited, pumped up, you may say. And after all, we are so slow. Our club is so slow. They even, the announcement process was slow as well. We have done our deal at least 4 or 5 days ago regarding Mason Mount. We have our, here we go situation, and still it took them 5 days, 4 days to announce him. Rito brother is saying, thanks bro. Welcome. Absolutely welcome. Yeah, they are ultra legend slow. Seriously. It's been coming from Rito brother. He's saying that, They are really, I mean, how slow a club can be, even in a revealing process, they are slow. So anyway, what I've been saying, you guys joined later, so I will kind of repeat that if you have already heard that. So yeah, that Laurie Whitwell have said that the bid has gone in to Inter Milan from Manchester United for Andre Onana. And you know, there is an interesting part as well. We have put a bid of 40 plus 5 million in add-ons. They have asked for 60 million included add-ons. I really don't think that they will get that. We will, you know, meet in a middle point, I guess, 45 million plus 5 million in add-ons, which I guess would be, you know, there will be some hard objectives to get those add-ons. So I guess that will be the case. So yeah, and see, the thing is that I have explained in my earlier videos, right, guys, that yeah, I know that Ben Jacobs had said that Manchester United won't go in for a player that is, you know, won't go for a goalkeeper until they make a sure decision on David De Gea. But as we all know, David De Gea is in holiday. He just married. So yeah, but there is an interesting news though. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but Inter Milan owes us at least 47 million euros when they bought Lukaku from us. They still owe us a staggering amount of 47 million. And I guess that could play a big role in this purchase of Andre Onana. And as we all know, that Inter Milan is facing a real financial fair play problem. So yeah, that they need to sell players to buy players. For them, it is absolutely only option to do any kind of deal, even if they want to do a deal in this summer. Bro, huh? Yeah, see, I have said that, right? That Bruno Fernandes had played 62 to 64 matches in the past season. And that is a humongous amount of matches, right, guys? So we can't expect him to play 60 plus matches every season without getting injured or without getting suspended or something like that, right? So yeah, obviously, and we have also seen that Eriksen didn't ended the season well after his injury mid-season. He wasn't the Eriksen we saw in the, you know, first period of our session. So obviously, I would say that we needed, not that we badly needed a guy over there, but yeah, we needed someone who can score goal from outside the box, who can create, who have that ability to create a goal from outside the box. And as we all know, he is a absolute, you know, brilliant player, Mason Mount. He is a brilliant player. I have also said in my earlier videos that I liked him even when he was in Chelsea. Let's not forget, he has already won a Champions League. So after Eric Ten Hag, I know that Ole bought Varane, but after Varane, then we got Casemiro. Now we are getting Mason Mount. We are getting players who have won trophies. So they know how much work or how much dedication it takes to win those trophies, and at the level of consistency you need you need to achieve those goals. So yeah, I guess in all, if you ask my opinion, yeah, Mason Mount is a really good signing for us. I will say that. Kakashi is saying that I thought Garnacho will get number 7. See, I just explained in, you know, earlier part in this video that yeah, we all thought that there was some rumors going on, and as we all know that Sancho was, you know, after that number 7 jersey as well, since he have joined us from Dortmund. But see, I guess giving Mount the number 7 jersey, yeah, it was a really bold choice from Erik ten Hag. I will admit that. But I really think, in my opinion, number 7 should go to a guy who will start in every matches, right, guys? And I really don't think that, I definitely know that we will see more of Garnacho than we have seen in the past season, but I really don't think that he will be starting in every matches. So giving number 7 to a guy, I guess that would, you know, put up in a quite a contradictory part. So yeah, I guess giving Mason Mount number 7 was a bit bold, but I'm quite impressed with that as well. So yeah. Yeah, I just said I guess he's quite angry that Mount got the number 7. I get that, guys. See, so many guys, the players who wore that number 7 jersey for us are some legendary players. We have got some legendary players, right? We have got Beckham, we have got Cantona, we have got, I just said, Brian Robson. So players like that have wore that jersey number. Ronaldo. So yeah, I really do hope that Mount will get the weight of the jersey? I really do hope so. And see, I will give you a quotation he just said before joining the club. He says that it's never easy, Mount said it, it's never easy leaving the club where you grew up. But Manchester United will provide an exciting new challenge for the next phase of my career. Having competed against them, I know just how strong a squad it is that I am joining. And I can't wait to be a part of this group's drive to win major trophies. And there are some news coming out, absolute news coming out, that you know what? We are not the only one who were interested in him. Spurs were interested in him. Arsenal were interested in him. Liverpool were interested in him. But he chose Manchester United. I have said it earlier as well. The coolest part that in the Mount deal is that he is the one who wanted to join Manchester United. He pushed his club to the last level so he can join Manchester United this season. Or he have given the ultimatum to Chelsea, if you guys don't let me go this season, I will go out for free in the coming season, because he had only 1 year left contract. He has only 1 year left in his contract. So yeah. Rohit is asking that what is next for De Gea? See guys, especially when it comes to De Gea, if you ask me honestly, I don't have a clue, and I really don't think anybody has a clue what is going on. I know that he is in holiday right now, but see, as I have said, that Ben Jacobs had said earlier that quite a few days ago actually, that Manchester will not make any move towards Andre Onana until they have a final word with De Gea. Whether he will stay or not, whatever the decision he will take or the club will take, they will move to Andre Onana deal after they have finished the talking with De Gea. But I don't think that will be the case. As I have said, it's only 10 days left, 9 days left, I guess, for our first preseason match. And I really don't think Manchester will face their first preseason match with the goalkeepers such as Dean Henderson or Tom Heaton. So I guess Andre Onana would be our first choice to go in rather than Rasmus Højlund. I know that we are heavily linked with Rasmus Højlund, but I think we will sign Onana before Rasmus Højlund. Though this is my opinion, absolutely. Rahul is saying, hi bro, hi Rahul, hi. Yes, seriously guys, I know that you guys are pretty much worried about the Mount situation, but believe me, I have said that it wasn't an emergency situation per se, but yeah, we needed a guy who can create goals, who have that, physical tenacity, who have that physicality. We needed that. We were missing in those kind of abilities in Eriksen. As we have seen, he doesn't have that, that stamina to run for 90 minutes or even 120 minutes when it gets those kind of tricky situation. So yeah, I guess Mason Mount was a good decision. If Erik ten Hag wants to play, an offensive type of football, we have a bit defensive in our last season. So I guess Mason Mount could, put a huge gap, a huge difference in our squad in a good way. I mean. He is saying there, no, don't be sorry, Shibani. It's okay, man. That's absolutely okay. He's asking, Anurag is asking that what could be the plan of, Erik ten Hag. See, I have said this earlier actually, that I can't say right now, because you know what, it's what, 5th or 6th I guess today. So 31st August will be the last day of, our transfer market. So I can predict well on that period of time when I am sure, and we are all sure that, how many players we have signed, what quality of players we got. So that will, put up a good point on predicting the coming season. But I will say that definitely achieving top 4 the coming season will be even more harder, because believe me or not, Chelsea and Liverpool will not be the shit they were the last season. So I guess they will put up a, high competition for the top 4 place. And as I have said, there are so many clubs right now who will, challenge for their top 4, top 6 place. So it will be hard. So we need, the one thing we definitely need is consistency. We need that, guys. We absolutely need that. So yeah, I really think, Anurag, that Erik ten Hag will do a good job. We have seen that he had made some mistakes here and there, and every manager does that. But I like him. I like his decision-making ability, and as we all know, he's quite obsessive about his gameplay. So I really think that he would make an impact. The last season we got 75 points, right, guys? So I guess we all know that we will not be winning the Premier League next season. Let's not kid with that. We will not be winning the Premier League next season. It hurts me to say that, but if we win, it's absolutely cool, man. I will be happy as anybody. So yeah, but I really, if you ask my opinion, no, I don't think that we will be winning the Premier League next season. But yeah, if we can achieve, at least 85 points, 10 points more than the last season we have achieved, I guess that would be a really cool thing to do. And also, we should be at least able to play, the semi-final of Champions League. I think we should do that. If we can't even reach the final, we should definitely give our fight until the semi-final. I guess we should be able to do that after the season we had just. So yeah. Shivan is saying, who is my favorite midfielder? Casemiro, man. If you ask me in the defensive position, Casemiro, obviously Casemiro, I have said that earlier so many times, and I will say it again and again, that yeah, Casemiro is my star player for Manchester United right now, but I do also like Bruno as well. But if you're asking me that favorite midfielder, see, outside Manchester, I have so many favorite midfielders, but I will not name the name who I actually think the favorite midfielder is, because you guys will not like it. Believe me or not, you guys will not like it who my actual, favorite midfielder is. So yeah, I would say when it comes to Manchester United, it's Casemiro. It's definitely Casemiro. So me saying hi Agni, and he's saying that to say something about Casemiro. You know what? You say anything and it would be less for Casemiro. He is such a good player. He achieved so many things with Real Madrid, and he also, just won a cup, Carabao Cup in his first year at Manchester United. We have all seen how passionate he is when he scored that goal in Stamford Bridge versus Chelsea last year. That last minute goal he scored, oh my God, he was so passionate about the goal he scored, and that is also the moment that hit me. Yeah, Casemiro plays for us, man. I was out of the world, right? I was so happy, and that was the exact moment that actually hit me that Casemiro is not a Real Madrid player anymore. He's a Manchester United player, man. And I was so happy. And he's, he's Casemiro, man. What can you say about Ronaldo? What can you say about Messi? I know those are like the legends of football, the god of football. Those are, incomparable to anybody out there. Even the legends have said that those are someone who have achieved something, miraculous, which is not to be repeated in every year. But yeah, definitely Casemiro is a world-class, top-notch player, a top-drawer player, a respectable player, a guy who has ethics, a guy who has that, ability to consistently perform match in, match out. He will give his best in every match. He will fight for every inch of blade of grass. He will fight for that, and we all know that. And that is what makes him one of the best players in Manchester United, guys. So yeah, obviously it's Casemiro. And there are also some chat. Let me see it. So Anurag is saying that he enjoys my live sessions. Thank you so much, Anurag, and saying thank you so much to all of you guys for joining in, for in such a short notice. So yeah, thanks to all of you guys. Kakashi is saying that should Ahmad deserve a chance to play for the first team? Yeah, that is a really good question, guys. You know what? I really think that after the season he just had in the championship series, I guess he should be able to, maybe not. I don't think that he will get the first team chance right ahead, right? In the first few games of the league. But if he can able to prove his worth to Erik ten Hag, I guess he can be a potential starter for us. From the mid-season, maybe from January or February, maybe. But he will have to fight for his place, as we have seen when it comes to Erik ten Hag. He doesn't give any place to any player who doesn't deserve it. So we have seen how he treated Harry Maguire, and that was the way he needs to be treated. I am not insulting Harry Maguire. I am absolutely not. but he is not a good player. He's not a good enough player for Manchester United. So yeah, if Ahmad wants to start in our, he wants to feature in our starting lineup, I think he needs to work really, really hard, because let's not kid, Championship and Premier League is not the same thing. Scoring 15 goals in Championship and scoring 15 goals in Premier League, it's a hell and heaven difference. But yeah, obviously, I think Erik ten Hag will give him the benefit of doubt. We will see more of Ahmad in the coming season. But to start, he needs to work hard. He absolutely needs to work hard. Anurag is saying only, I'm really energetic. Yeah, I get pretty excited when it comes to Manchester United, guys. Not every sector of my life is, exciting. But yeah, when it comes to Manchester United, I get excited pretty easily. And I get, annoyed pretty easily, I get happy pretty easily, and I get demoralized pretty easily as well. When I see things like Glazers won't, there is a probability that Glazers may not sell. They can opt for a no-sell option. So when those news comes out, it kills me from inside, So yeah, but anyway, yeah, I am energetic when it comes to Manchester United. In general, you may say that. Orithro needs a shout out. Hello. Hi, Orithro. How are you, man? Please let me know in the comment. How are you? How do you? All of you guys are doing. We can, talk about anything, but yeah, what we have been going right now, at last there is a signing, and I will not understand how slow Manchester United is. They needed 4 to 5 days just to announce a player, not sign. Just to announce that the deal is done, they needed 5 days. So yeah. So Rohit is asking what is ten Hag's budget and what do I think about it? See, I have said it earlier that the initial budget to Ten Hag is 120 million, is around 120 million. So yeah, and that I'm not saying that. Some credible journalists have said that. I am not the person who is creating the news that he has 120 million in budget. No, journalists like Laurie Whitwell, journalists like Ben Jacobs, they have all confirmed that yeah, 120 million is the magic number for Erik ten Hag this season. But yeah, it will be added if we are able to sell our players. That is the thing I have been saying over and over again, that yeah, we need to sell players to buy players. That is the key part in this transfer market. Believe me, guys, we need to be able to sell players, and we know that we are linked with, our players are linked with some clubs, like players like Fred, players like Scott McTominay, players like Harry Maguire as well. But still, we are not seeing anybody. We are letting go of players like Dean Henderson as well, and we can accumulate. Believe me or not, if we are able to sell the 4 players I have just said, and also maybe Martial as well. He haven't played for 90 minutes for the past 3 years, so we need to let go of those players who we can't rely on. So if we can sell those players and Martial and Van de Beek as well, I guess we should be at least able to accumulate, at least I'm saying modestly, we would be able to, accumulate at least 80 to 90 million pounds. So that will give us a huge boost to go for players like Amrabat, to go for players like Wayland. That will help us, believe me, guys. So yeah, I guess that is Ten Hag's budget plan right now. Who will be our next captain? If you ask me, Bruno is my captain, man. I love him so much. His attitude in the ground, it's everything. I know he get, a lot of criticism from the British media and our club legends as well. Legends like Gary Neville have bashed him over our play. Legends like Roy Keane, I love them as my legend. I love them. I will love them till my death. I will love them, all the legends we had. But they sometimes, I believe, I don't want to say this out loud, but yeah, they sometimes talk so biasly towards the British players. It hurts me to see our legends that way. Believe me, it hurts me. The way they criticized, Bruno after that 7-0 loss from Liverpool. That was shameless from Gary Neville, I guess, the way he criticized Bruno Fernandes after the 7-0 loss. I know we lost 7-0. We should be ashamed of that. Every player who played that game should be ashamed of that. But you can't put the blame on a single player for 7-0 loss. You just can't do that. A sensible person who understands football, you can't be blaming a single person for that huge loss. You can't be doing that. So yeah, I think Bruno will be our next captain. Please, guys, let me know. Please let me know that who would you prefer as your captain next season. For me, in my opinion, it should be Bruno Fernandes. Agni is saying to drink me Red Bull. Okay, bhai. Without Red Bull, I just said, Anurag just said, I guess that I'm pretty energetic. So without Red Bull should, hire me for their ads, I guess. I have so much energy even without Red Bull. With Red Bull, I may get some wings as well. So yeah. Ritabrata is saying our club is piss poor. We are the only thing we have got is followers. See, the thing is that our club is not piss poor. Our owners are, pure shit. Sincerely, Glazers are pure high-level shit, man. They are high-level shit. So yeah, I guess that is the reason we are in this financial mess for the past 20 years. So as I have said in my, the video I have uploaded on financial subject on Manchester, the video, you should guys check out that video as well if you are interested in those finance situation in Manchester. I have explained really well on that video. It's a small video, it's not a very long, so you guys can follow that. But yeah, I will explain here as well that financially, see, the thing is that they have robbed us. And now they have, projected an amount that Manchester United may generate this year, and the amount was around 640 million. That would be our record earning, our club history's record earning a year, 647 million a year, and that is their projectile in this year. So yeah, I guess we are not a piss poor club. Our owners are shit. So yeah, man. Hogni saying, what the hell, man? What the hell? Rohit agreed with me. Thank you, Rohit. Yeah, Rohit, I will come to Delhi, man. I will. Believe me, I have never been to Delhi. It's so sad that I have never been to Delhi. But yeah, I definitely look forward to, go to Delhi, and maybe I will meet you there as well. So yeah. Rashford captain. See, the thing is that in case of captaincy, does Rashford have that ability? Yes, he may have. Some of you may think that he has that ability to to lead our team, and I will not oppose to that, as I personally like Rashford. But the thing is that if you ask me, geographically, it's better if you make your team captain if you make a midfielder your team captain, because you know why? Because he can conduct with every players on the ground. Which a goalkeeper, if our goalkeeper is a captain, if our striker is a captain, it would be hard to conduct, to boost up the players when it needed, because as we all know, when the match starts, when the referee blows his whistle, there is nothing a manager can do. But there is a huge role the captain plays on the field. So I guess Bruno would be the right choice. As I have said, it's absolutely my opinion. So if you guys are, finding Rashford your captain, if you think that he would do a good job, I will not oppose that. I will definitely not oppose that, because I have no data to oppose that, and I have no reason to oppose that as well. So yeah. Rishabh is saying, if I will be online at 10 p.m. Yeah, obviously I will be. Please guys, please join me on that live session as well. We will have a lot to talk about then as well as we are right now. Rishabh is saying that I should meet with my Kolkata fan followers as well. Obviously, guys, we will meet someday. Believe me, I promise you, someday we will meet. Maybe not right now. Maybe it's hard for me right now to manage to juggle all the works that I've been doing. Let me get a bit accustomed in this routine. Let me get a bit accustomed in gathering news and posting news, and that process. I am new to this. I am relatively really new to this, so I am getting accustomed as well. So yeah, guys. Luke Shaw, captain. So Rishabh Boral is saying that Luke Shaw should be the captain. Yeah, he can be the captain as well. He's a really good player. He is a really good player. He's one of my favorite player. He's pretty underrated. I would say that. We don't talk enough about Luke Shaw. The number of questions British media asked about Harry Maguire, I hoped that half of them should have been about Luke Shaw. That would be good to hear as well. If they are not asking about non-British player, then at least ask about the players who matters, not Harry Maguire. So yeah, Luke Shaw would be a really great candidate as well. Rahul is saying that he is enjoying the live. Thank you, Rahul. Anthony ke chai captain. Yeah, Anthony. If you want, Anthony is good, really good, but Anthony is a very hot-headed guy. I guess you will agree with me on that point that yeah, Anthony is a bit hot-headed. A hot-headed captain is good, as we have seen in the past that Roy Keane was a great captain for us, but he was really hot-headed. But he has done a very good job. Anthony may as well do a very good job as well. But yeah, I don't think that Eric Kenag will give the captaincy to Anthony, because yeah, and also he's very new to the club. So yeah, I don't think that Anthony will be the guy he will be giving the captainship to. But who knows? I think that he will keep Bruno as the captain, as he have done a really good job the last season. We should not forget about that he have really put up a decent service for us, especially if you're comparing him with Harry Maguire. And believe me guys, there were times when he had to give the captain armband to Harry Maguire when there were only 5 minutes or 6 minutes gameplay left. Especially in the Carabao Cup final, Harry Maguire came out for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He came and they lifted the cup together. Why would they lift the cup together? It should be Bruno who should have lifted the cup alone as captain, not a joint captainship. I don't want joint captainship, especially if their joint captaincy includes Harry Maguire. So yeah, Anthony will do a good job as vice captain, I guess. So yeah, seriously, Varane captain, he can be. He does have that potential to be a captain. He does have that. Varane is he's an absolute class. He's a world class player, right, guys? And he have that experience. He have that cool and calm nature. He have that ability to count, to read the situation in the field. What you need, what you will be needing in the captaincy position. So I guess yeah, Varane could be a really potential contender as well. Let's see what happens there. Orithra is saying that live sessions are better than videos. Obviously, guys, I know, because we are able to talk with each other. We can interact, in real time, and that is priceless. I can't give that feeling. No matter how I try it, how I say my, speech, it won't affect. When it comes to live session, it's always better, right, guys? So yeah, Kakashi said. Kakashi has said tell something about Marcel Sabitzer and his short spell in Manchester last season. See, he really had a short spell, right? He missed around 6 matches in the end of the season. But if you ask me, I really liked him. Somehow I really liked him. I liked the guy. I liked the way he played. He had some, some unique components in him, which kind of, let me notice him from all those crowd of players. Yeah, definitely he have played brilliantly in our home match versus Sevilla in the Europa League, which we have lost, in the away game. You all have seen that in that match as well, how shit our defense were when Varane or it was Martinez, I guess, who got injured. Please let me know that I'm forgetting that. Who got injured in that Sevilla match in Old Trafford? It's either Varane or Martinez, I guess. So yeah, Harry Maguire came on, and we all see what happens when Harry Maguire comes on the field. So, and there is an exciting news regarding Sabitzer. I don't know if you have guys already heard in my previous videos. I have mentioned that in my previous videos that Sabitzer itself, if you guys check right now that in the Manchester, there is a website where you can buy online jerseys, official online jerseys. So you can customize the jersey number and the player name, which is the player you are selecting to be in your jersey number as well. So there is an option for Marcel Sabitzer, guys. You can have a jersey of the coming season, printing the name of Marcel Sabitzer. So there is an option. I don't know if we are not keeping him for our next season. So why would we have that option to, buy jersey naming Sabitzer? So I guess that is quite tricky. Nobody is talking so much about it, but yeah, it is right there. You can check it out. You can see that you can buy a, Sabitzer jersey from the coming season, the jersey we have just revealed. But we are not getting, and the one thing I will also say, the name that is missing from that list is Mason Greenwood, guys. You can't have the latest jersey of Mason Greenwood. The name is not there. as I have said, I guess Manchester United will loan him out, and that is, would be the most sensible option for him and for the club as well. Because if we have, let him start this season, believe me or not, he will be bantered by every opponent crowd, even our fan as well. He will get bantered, he will get booed from Old Trafford as well, guys. So I think for his mental health welfare as well as our club's health, I guess that is the good course of action to loan him out at least for a year, and let's see what he does, how good he plays, because let's not kid, he haven't been playing, professional football for the last 18 months. So we just can't expect him to, go on the ground and play the way he did 18 months ago. So it will take some time to achieve the position he had earlier. So yeah. Yeah, there is, or if you ask a good question, that if Manchester United are interested in Romeo Lavia, yeah, there are some news coming out regarding that as well from the Guardian, from the Daily Mail, from the Manchester Evening News as well, that we are interested in Lavia, but we all know the more pressure Lavia is getting from is Liverpool. Liverpool are in a very tight situation to sign Lavia. They are very much aggressive when it comes to that Lavia deal, but there haven't been any constructive talking between Liverpool and Lavia. So there is definitely a potentially huge chance for Manchester United to sign Lavia as well. Let's see if we go for Lavia or whether we go for Amrabat. So I really don't know what we will go for, but yeah, we are linked with Lavia as of right now. He may cost 30 to 40 million, I guess. 40 million is the price I guess Southampton is asking for. So I guess it could be the case, Let's see what happens with the Lavia deal. I will keep you updated on that particular subject as well. What do you think? Devoshi is asking, what do you think about Højlund? See, I have said that earlier that Højlund is a raw talent. He is not a finished article. He has a lot of rough edges around his gameplay which needs smoothening. So I guess taking him as our first team striker would not be a very wise decision, but as we all know, it is clear to us that we are not able to sign Harry Kane. We are not able to sign players like Victor Osimhen because we do not have that budget to sign those kind of players. So if we are going for Højlund, I guess he will start, and that will be a really hard task for him as well, because as a Manchester United striker, you have a lot of responsibility. The expectation we will have from him, I don't think that he will be ready right away. If you ask my honest opinion, he has the potential to be a world-class player, to be a top-notch striker, but we can't expect that from the very start of the season. If we are getting Højlund, we needed. See, we haven't replaced Cristiano Ronaldo. We haven't replaced Cavani. So yeah, if we are if we are buying striker, we should buy two strikers because we haven't replaced those guys. So yeah, I will really say that signing Højlund is good, but signing only Højlund and depending on him from the very first stage of the season, it would be a really mistake from Manchester United part. I think, but as well, the budget is so tight right now, we can't know what will happen. It will be really good if we can buy two strikers. That would be the ideal situation for me, if you ask my opinion. Rohit is asking, should we accept ONANA as our keeper? See, that is something that is up for debate. I know many of you guys like David De Gea, as myself as well. I love David De Gea. I am a fanboy of David De Gea. We all are, because see, for the past decade, I really don't think that Manchester United have produced anyone we could be a fan of, a proper fan of. I know there are some fans of Rashford, some fans of Luke Shaw, but when it comes to De Gea, and the most important part when it comes to De Gea is his loyalty, man. He was asked for his service from Real Madrid in 2015. In the peak of his career, he would have gotten the same wage, maybe more wage from Real Madrid. And he also, have pocketed at least 3 or 4 Champions League. How many Champions League does he have now? 0, none. Nothing. No Champions League to show for his entire career. But how we treated him, it just shows you that how the Glazers are running the club. This is how we treat our legend, our club legend. Because let's not kid, he is the holder of highest clean sheet in Manchester United history. So he is a legend of our club. We will never forget him. No matter who we buy, if we buy ONANA, if we buy Diogo Costa, if we buy David Raya, it doesn't matter. We will always have a place, in our heart for David De Gea. I believe that. But yeah, if you ask me, I really don't think taking De Gea right back now would be a very good option for us as well. Because the way we have jumped for that ONANA deal, I don't think there is any way Manchester United can, pull themselves off in a very good way. And they are worried about their PR. So it will hurt their PR if they get out of that ONANA race. I guess we will get ONANA. I think we will get him. I think it could happen in this weekend or maybe the next week, but I guess we will get ONANA. Rahul is saying that if he wants De Gea, we all want De Gea, man. We all love him. We all want De Gea. But what can you say, right? If our manager is, and we all know, right, that Erik ten Hag prefers those kind of goalkeepers who play out from the back. So I guess ONANA have that ability to do the job. But I will definitely miss De Gea, no doubt about that. Obiru is saying that he have missed a lot of question answer. You guys can, this will get recorded in the, live section. So you guys can check out later as well. If any of you guys have joined later, so you guys can check out the whole video in the live section as well when it's uploaded, when I will finish my live session. Ricky is saying, hi brother, new here. Love your videos. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for your support, for your kind words. It does boost me a lot. It does, I'm saying it from the core of my heart. I have always said that the compliments I get from you guys, that is what makes my day. Believe me, guys. Because I am kind of in a, pile of shit when it comes to Manchester United news. I am always depressed when I read nothing is happening. We are pulling that deal off. We are pulling that deal off. Yesterday we were, doing some deal. Today we are not. Tomorrow we will do it again, like that Mason Mount deal. So yeah, it frustrates me. But when I hear or see the kind words you are, giving me, it just makes my day, guys. Thank you, guys. Rate Anthony and Garnacho in terms of speed. They are both really fast. I would definitely say that they are fast players, and those are the kind of players any manager would prefer in their front three. So yeah, obviously if you asking me in case of speed, yeah, obviously Garnacho and Anthony, I guess one of the fastest player in our team. Obviously they are one of the fastest, but yeah, I think when it comes to Anthony, he needs to practice some other shooting style, because every other goalkeeper in any European league have already known that how he will shoot. He will use his outside of his left foot. So the shot he takes, it needs to be absolutely precise to have to score a goal. But otherwise, the goalkeeper always know that how he will shoot. I guess that is something he needs to improve on. He needs some new trickery on that particular situation. So yeah. Obiru be saying hi. Hi Obiru. Hi. Obiru is also asking, bro, between Garnacho and Foden, who is more better? See Obiru, people are asking me Garnacho and Foden. I would go for Garnacho. I know although that Foden is a Man City player and they are our rival, but he is an absolute fantastic young player. He is a fantastic young player. I can't deny that just because he's a Manchester City player. But if you say that if I made my, team 11, would I select Garnacho or Phil Foden? I would go for Garnacho because the skill he have some mad skills. He have that running ability. He have that ability to give crosses as well. And we have all seen his shooting ability as well. So Garnacho for me is a whole package. He is a world-class player in progress, just like Haaland. Actually, you know what? You can compare Haaland to Garnacho. That would be actually ideal to compare Hoyland and Garnacho. They are the both players who are, they are not finished article. They are in process. They need nurturing to grow at their best of level. So yeah, they have some room to improve, but they have that absolute potential to be a world-class player someday. And I do hope that they do achieve those things. So yeah. So Ritesh is asking, would I be live every evening as well? See guys, I can be live every evening as well if you guys want me to get live, because I would love to have a live session, because if you ask me, even myself, I do not like to, record the video and post it like a video form. I do not like that as well. Personally, I do not like that. I am loving the live session, and I know that I am making some mistakes. I'm still, not very fluent about the conversation that is happening between us, but I really hope that I will get better in time. So yeah, as you all know, practice makes a man perfect. So I am practicing, and I will do that every day. So if you guys want me to get live in in the afternoon or maybe in the evening session, I will do that. Please let me know that, guys, in the comment section. So yeah. Manoj is saying that Manchester United should sign a good young striker. Yes, Manoj, absolutely. As I've said that we have missed some absolute incredible deal for the past few years. We have missed the Haaland deal. Let's not forget about that, because in 2018, Ole said himself to Manchester United board that we need to sign that player, and it would have cost us only 4 million. The year he joined Dortmund is the year Ole, notified Manchester United to go and get out and get Haaland, but we didn't do that. So if we can get a player like Hoyland, we need a striker. We haven't signed this kind of players who have that potential. We always go for them when they have already done it, and we pay a stupid amount of money for those players. So yeah, if there is a reason that I'm getting excited about that Hoyland deal, this is the main reason, because he is a young star, he is a star in making. And I would love to have him in my club. But as I've said, if we let him start from the very beginning of our league, I guess that would be, unfair to him as well. Because let's not kid, he haven't started every game for Atalanta as well. Out of 38 games they played, I guess he have only started for 24 out of it. So yeah, he haven't started every game of them. So I don't think putting him in the starting 11 in the next season would be fair to him as well. So yeah, Ricky saying Bruno captain. Yeah, man, I love Bruno as my captain. He is my captain. And Raghi saying here, Harry haven't left. Yeah, Harry, man. Harry is, Harry is actually the brother of Glazers, I guess. He is the brother of Glazers. He also sucks out money of the club, and he does nothing out of it, as does the Glazers. So yeah, I guess he have that in common with Glazers. So yeah, Harry Maguire is the brother of Glazers, I guess. And yeah, the news have came out that that Erik ten Hag will have a sit down with Harry Maguire, and he will let him know that he is not in his plan, as he have already cleared it out. But I guess in his thick skull, it didn't enter. So he will have a talk again in the next week, in the coming week. So I guess we have that potential to see Harry Maguire leaving, but as we all know, he is in a stupid wage, man. He is 200k a week right now. Name me one club who will, comply to that wage structure. I don't think that will happen. And we will, if we are getting rid of him, we may need to pay him out a sum of money, 5 million, maybe 10 million. We need to pay him off so that he will leave our club. I guess that would be the situation. And for me, do that. If you need to spend 10 million to get rid of Harry Maguire, just do it. I don't care if you lose 10 million. And that wouldn't be the matter if we had an owner like Sheikh Jassim. It's because the Glazers are the owner, and they have put many players as their asset against their debt. So we can't let go of those players, in low amount of money, the amount of money we had paid the clubs when we got them. So yeah. Takashi is asking Facundo Pellistri's future. That's a tricky question, man. That's a really tricky question. See, we have seen bits of Facundo Pellistri. I must say that we have seen that. but I really don't think that we will be seeing a lot of him in the coming season. And as you know, Eric Ten Hag is a very ruthless manager. We have seen that. He already rid of Zidane Iqbal. He already kind of got rid of David De Gea as well. So he is a ruthless manager, and I like that, characteristics about him. You need a ruthless manager. Believe me or not, you need a ruthless manager. When Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp is letting go of players, they know that even before the season starts. So yeah, I don't think why should Eric Ten Hag be any different. He should be ruthless towards the player he doesn't want, or if he even wants them and they're not good enough, he needs to be clear about that stuff as well. So yeah. Manosh is also saying that Man's players' mentality should be like Martinez. He's beast. He doesn't have fear. I like that. Obviously, man. Seriously, we need those kind of players. Those are the players that go out in the field and you know it very well. I don't care if they play well or not, but they will fight for every blade of grass. They will do that. Match in, match out. Doesn't matter if they're in a good form or in a bad form. That will not keep them from fighting for their club. And that is the mentality we all should want from every player out there. Believe me. And see, and I will say that after Eric Ten Hag came to our club, I have noticed that our players have reduced their shit post from Instagram, from Twitter, from Facebook. They used to shit post every time they lose a game. They used to do that. They used to put, post apology and post. Do not apologize to me via Facebook or via Twitter or via Instagram. Don't do that. Play well in the next match. That would be your apologize. I will accept that apology, but not that social media one. And after Eric Ten Hag came, we have seen that kind of things have significantly dropped down. And I will give kudos to Eric Ten Hag for that. He have to get that credit as well. So yeah, I guess Manoj is right in this case that every player should be as dedicated as Martinez or players like Varane or players like Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro are. So yeah. Ogni Singh, I should say something about Glazer as well because I have already took everybody's name. I have covered every other aspect, I guess, in this live session, guys. So yeah, I will. What can you say when it comes to Glazer? You tell me, guys. You comment me that what should we do when it comes to Glazer? What should we do about this? Let me have a sip of coffee because my throat is getting dry. See, the thing is that every other journalist who are out there saying that the sale will happen tomorrow, we have heard Rio Ferdinand said that yesterday that the sale will happen tomorrow. I think these are the kinds of words which are really, irresponsible in my mind. They shouldn't come out with those kind of information without any knowledge whatsoever of what is actually happening there. They have all the parties who are included in that deal have signed an NDA. That means non-disclosure agreement. That means you can't disclose anything that is happening inside the deal. Regarding the deal, you can't expose anything. And the journalists have so much news about so much things. And all that news they have put up on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, nothing came true. Because they know nothing about it. So if I say that I have some knowledge about the sale, about the process that I have not. I can only say that yeah, Glazers have kind of said that yeah, they will sell the club, but also they are still looking for options, for finance options. We have seen that from November that they may go for the finance option as well. So that's it. It is what it is, man. You can't do it anything. I can't do it anything other than get depressed about the fact that yeah, the Glazers are still our owner. So yeah, man. Rihan is saying that, are you happy with the signing of Mason Mount? Yeah, I am happy, to be very honest. I am happy to get a player like Mason Mount. As I have said, that I liked him even when he was playing for Chelsea. I like the kind of player he is. But if you ask me, did we needed Mason Mount first, or a backup for Casemiro first, or maybe a striker first? I would have gone for a striker at first. If I was the manager of Manchester United, I would first buy a striker, then I would buy two midfielders, then I would have gone for a centre back, and then maybe if I have got some budget left, I would have gone for a young goalkeeper who could have been an understudy, for David De Gea. I would have done that as Manchester. If I was Manchester United manager, I would have done all those things. But as I am not the manager of the club. Erik ten Hag is. I respect his decisions. If he thinks that Mason Mount will, make a substantial difference, will create a substantial difference the way we played last year, I am all in for that. If he can score goal, if he can create goals, I would be all in for that. See, the thing is that he could be a flop in our club, but also he could be, a legend of our club. So I am just hoping that he will be a legend of our club. And I would see the Chelsea fans, crying, oh, we lost Mason Mount. So I will be so happy to see that as well. So yeah, I am happy that we have signed Mason Mount. Okay, so Rohit is asking about the Greenwood situation. As I have said, man, that there is a huge potential that he will go out on loan. And if you ask my personal opinion, it's my personal opinion, man. I know that some of you guys want him this season, some of you guys don't want him ever in the club. Whatever your opinion is, you are entitled to your opinion. But if you ask mine, I will say that if Manchester United would let him go this summer for a loan, for a 1-year contract loan or something like that, I think that would be the best option for him as well as for the club. So yeah, I think that would be the best course of action, as I have said, and I will say it again, that he haven't played for 18 months in competitive football. So you can't expect to him to play the way he did 18 months ago. So to see how he's playing in the professional world, how he's doing in his personal life, if we are going to loan him out for a year, that would be the best option for us and for him as well. So yeah, I guess that is the course of action Manchester United will eventually take this summer regarding Mason Greenwood. Rayan is thanking me. Thanks, bro. Thank you, guys. Welcome. And thank you guys for all, thank you all of you guys for joining me. And I am really glad that I did the live. It's been around it's around 1 hour. So I will end it now. But I will see you guys 10 p.m. So please guys, tune on. I will see you in the next video. Kudos to you guys. We'll see you in 10 p.m. Okay guys, I will be live online sharp at 10 p.m. I won't be late today. So okay guys, bye.